All right. So we are going to be playing as Sky today. We actually have an interview. Dude, he looks so cool. Okay, I think the closest spot would be the beach. So we're going to go here. I'm gonna change music too. No, this is gonna make me fall asleep. Let me go with like.
Hey, Tad, old buddy, how you keeping?
Let's go with that for now. I'm not gonna keep music on the whole time, just until we get to Weasel. Okay, we go right and then left. Still got a while to go. I should set up like a keybind so I can quickly use my camera. I should do that at some point. I'll probably do it after stream. Because all my keybinds are messed up. Like if I do that, this used to be like oh, they're not even working at all. Oh yeah, that one right there. Yeah, it doesn't work. The emote's different and the colors don't show up. Okay, almost there. I have a car. Oh, dude, I should have spawned that. Where did I even park my car at, bro? I think it was near. I think I parked my car literally here. I should have just gotten my car out, bro. I'm so dumb. Oh, I'll help you set up your binds after your interview. Yo, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna turn off music. Wait, can I not jump on there? Wait, my jumping doesn't even work. Oh, it's because I'm out of stamina, that's why. That's interesting. This is such a good hiding spot. I used to stay here a lot. Bro, Jake Paul? Oh, I forget there's... Is that a local? I don't even know, dude.
Hello.
Hello, it's great to finally be here.
Yeah, it's good to see you. Sorry it's sort of took me a little while to get you in here. I'll take you up, so we'll go up to my office.
Sounds good.
Right. So, let me just get your application up one moment. Feel free to take a seat. Right. So, you should be
Oh,
able
sorry.
to if you look at them with your third eye, you should be able to. There you go. Excellent stuff. Okay, so I'm Moira. I'm the CEO of Weasel News here in Los Santos. I know that obviously you have previous work, and we'll go over like some of that in a bit, but we'll just start with some, normal questions, just so I can find out a bit more about who you are as a person. So, if I can first get you to just tell me a little bit about yourself, about what has led you here today.
Oh man. Okay. So I guess I'll give you kind of a shortened version of who I am because I've got a lot I could say, but basically it all started when I worked at Uwu Cafe. I was a cashier there, and then eventually I got into doing news work because I was doing kind of like my own personal videos on the side, so I got hired at the news. And from there I became really interested in it, and I've been on various cases. I've done a lot of investigation work. I am proficient in video editing, photo editing. I am a master of disguise. I can go undercover for any operation. Um, and I used to be in the military, so I have military
Oh wow.
experience. And
I mean, you've got quite a lot in common with our journalist Brett. He was sort of having his own little videos. I think when he first moved here, he decided he wanted to start a rival newspaper to Weasel News, and then luckily, we were able to snatch him up and have him working for us. Obviously, we absolutely love to try and, get a lot of different types of content out there. So, videos and stuff like that. Obviously, when I think we spoke day before yesterday, Brad was saying, we do bonuses based on content put out because obviously, that is, you'll get your wage as you usually would, and that's for the work that you're doing on the city streets, and then you also get a bonus on top of that for any content you're putting out. So we are sort of looking for people that want to put out their own little things. Um, so, I mean, I've sort of had a little look over some of the videos. Obviously, there was quite a lot there. I know that Bread has been looking at them as well, and it looks like you do sort of get into quite a lot of, good news situations and some bad news situations. And also, I was having a little look at your magazine. I think that's brilliant as well. Um, we'll go like you can tell me a bit more about some of the processes for some of the cases you've worked and stuff in a bit. Obviously, in each city, you'll find that the news is received differently. So, in the city I came from before moved here, we were able to get into a lot more dangerous situations because people weren't as worried about our safety. Here, on the other hand, we have quite a lot of rules that we have to stick to. You know, so especially when you've just been hired, there is like training processes and stuff. Obviously, I understand that you've come from another Weasel branch, and you've got sort of quite a lot under your belt, but we'll still need to do some generic training. Like, obviously, I'm not going to bother training you with interviewing and things because it seems like you've got that under control. Um, but it's more just, guidelines, journalistic integrity, stuff like that, things that are important to the Weasel image and, as like our reputation as a company. So having people, when we have people in, we need to make it very well known that, people take us, quite seriously. We can't be putting out anything that may disrupt, other people's lives, I guess. So I mean that's really just as much as I'd say on that in the sense of, if you were to come on at Weasel, we probably wouldn't have like you're gonna have to go around and get your own reputation, get people to know who you are as a person. When Brett and I were first starting out, no one would listen to us and no one would take us seriously because nobody knew who we were. And so, it will take some time. Obviously, you've only sort of been a resident here for a few days now. So you may want to sort of take some time to go around and really introduce yourself to people and get people to know who you are, so that when you start doing the work, you already have that you already have that friendship with people out there.
Right.
Um, so that's I don't know why I got so into that. We'll go back to the questions.
No worries.
Right. So I'm going to ask you a bit of a cliche one here. Um, I'd like you to tell me about, it doesn't necessarily have to be work related, it could be personal, but it's up to you. Tell me about something that you've done that has made you feel accomplished.
Something I've done that's made me feel accomplished. Um, okay. So probably one of the most important things that I think that I've done. This is going to be work related because I spend most of my life, just doing work and stuff. But
Completely understand.
yeah. Probably our Blaine County butcher case. That was a case I was involved with where there was a serial killer and he was going around I believe, Blaine County, and he was just committing lots of just like murders with messages and whatnot. And at the time, there was an investigation by the police. However, they were very, I guess, not good at their job, and there weren't really many leads on their end. But me and my fellow journalists, we were able to deduce who the killer was and the messages that they left behind. We pieced together, and that led to the arrest of the Blaine County butcher, preventing any more deaths from happening. So I think That's probably the most important thing I've done.
Of course. I mean, that sounds like quite a, a setup. I can't imagine having to try and, do the police's job as well as your own. Um, we don't obviously we've not had a serial killer case here. I'm not sure if we've got that kind of thing brewing up in the city, but we try to do a lot of different types of stories here. So something, a bit more dramatic is always, appreciated for sure. Um, right. I mean, it sounds like you definitely did accomplish something there. Um, we spoke a bit about obviously, you have worked in other Weasel branches. Can you tell me sort of what happened to lead you here today to this branch?
Okay, so when when I worked at Weasel, it was kind of in the process of going through different ownership. The place wasn't really stable, I'll put it. So there was always lots of issues with uh just people working there and whatnot, or the getting paid and stuff. But eventually, there was an incident where the Weasel News HQ was raided by terrorists, and we all had to kind of just leave and
Oh no.
pretty much go off the grid. So that's kind of, I laid low for a few years, but I kind of moved to this city, and
I mean, at the end of the day, you can't do your job without the things that are provided to you by the company, without a working environment like this or office space,
right,
computer power, etc., you're not going to be able
and
to do things, so that's completely understandable.
I think the straw that broke the camel's back was the fact that the owner at the time gambled away the company's savings and
Oh,
lost everything. So, and
yeah,
then he
I
tried
can
to send me on a secret mission down in South America against a cartel.
oh, blimey. So, I mean, it sounds like there's been quite a bit of sort of upheaval there. Um, I like to think at the minute, Weasel here, we're quite a small company. There's a few employees, mostly it's me and Brad. We'll go around and do our thing. There's a couple of employees that work sort of, on contract. We'll have some people come in and do work for us. And then on top of that, we have a couple people that haven't been around too much recently. So we've got, there's a few of us, but for the most part, you'll be speaking with myself and Brad in regards to stuff. So it's like quite a small group, but the Weasel here is in safe hands. I have been working very hard on trying to create like a better workflow system. But obviously, with it being only Brad and I, it's not like that are active. It's not something that we've really put into play that yet. But having more people on, it'd be good to be able to, have a good open communication between myself and all of the workers, and then that way, we can have a nice, efficient thing set up here. Um,
Absolutely. I just have one question.
yeah, of
Um,
course.
would around this time be when most people are working here at Weasel?
So Brett and I will usually be in between six. So I'm talking in British time, sorry,
Yeah.
but from 6 p.m. through to 12 midnight. I will sometimes be on a bit later if if I have work to do, I'll be around. But for the most time, this is when we're on. Um, I am especially interested because you are, a few hours behind or ahead. I'm not sure. Um, be able to do a lot more. It would be good to see some more of sort of light, nice stuff. There are a few people that are on a similar time schedule to you that we don't really get to interact with that much because Brad won't be around after 12 any night, but even I am only around, to do my own work usually during that time. So it will be good to have someone that is willing to work, like the graveyard shift. Obviously, we'll always be happy to have you during the main storm as well. That's when things like really take off in the city. That's when the most things are happening. Um, but it'll be good to get like a mixture of the nightlife and the day life. I think we used to have an American that worked here, and he did the podcasts, and so I know that he used to do quite a lot during the night, but he sort of had his own things going on and not able to get into work, sadly.
Awesome. Well,
Right.
I know for at least the next few weeks I'll be able to work as much as possible here, and
Of course, I mean, we don't want anyone to burn themselves out. At the end of the day, this is quite a high, not a high pressure job, but there's a lot to be done. You understand, I'm sure. There's a lot to be done when you've taken your flight out of the city. There's a lot of outside hours. One moment, sorry. Sorry about that. Um, so where was I? I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff to be done when you end up outside of the city, working. And at the end of the day, that is a lot of effort to be putting it in within the city and without like in out like outside of the city. So that's why we do the big bonuses to encourage that work. But at the same time, I'm not going to expect you to put something out every day. If you want to do something once a week, that's fine. If you want to do something once every 2 weeks, that's fine. We aren't looking to work anyone to death here. Bread puts out quite a lot. In recent weeks we haven't, because we've both been a bit unwell, but now that we're both recovering, obviously we're going to get back to the usual work schedule, and Brett does try to put out a paper every day and a video here and there, but you're not going to be held to Brett's standards. You're not going to be held to my stand. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If we don't want anyone. We want people to stay here, and we want people to enjoy what they're doing. And if you're being worked to the bone, and like if you have a constant thing over your head of, oh no, I've got to fly in and do work, then you're not going to want to do it. So I'm not going to sort of sit here and say you need to work this much time. I know that in some jobs in the city, such as like the police or the LSFD, you are kind of expected to have a minimum amount of sort of work time. But here, I just want people to enjoy what they're doing. If it means that you can't fly in because you're working on things for Weasel News outside of the city, then I'm not going to complain about that. And even if you're just wanting to take a bit of a breather, I'm not going to complain about that. I know that obviously you're quite new to this city, so you might not know how all of the things work just yet, but um, the places like food places, Bean Machine, Pearls, all of the food places, they aren't considered, well, I mean, they are proper jobs, obviously, but they're not considered the same type of job as if you were working here or the LSFD, PD, or real estate. This would be your main job. This is what you'd get your wages from. But you can also have a secondary side job, which is, within food. So if you wanted to have, Weasel News is your main job, but then you also wanted somewhere that you could just go and talk to people, and chill out, then you're welcome to have, like a food place job. I'm never going to complain if you're working there rather than working here, like everyone needs to be able to just get out and socialize, and working in food is always a really good way of doing that, when you don't want the pressure of having to put out content constantly.
yeah,
So you will have quite a lot of freedom when it comes to activity. I mean, when I put in the application about activity, it's not because I'm going to sit here and say, oh well, they can't put in 40-hour weeks, then I don't want it. It's not like that. It's more just so that I can get an understanding of where the company will be going for you, and such. It's not so much me saying that you need to be in a certain amount of time. Right, so we'll move on. So as I asked with what makes you feel accomplished, we'll go with another fairly cliche one. I'd like to know something that you feel is one of your weaknesses, um, and how it affects your work or your personal life. You don't have to, worry about me. Again, I'm not going to judge you based on this. Everyone learns in their own ways, and if you have weaknesses, I have weaknesses, but I just want to know, an idea so that I can best help you with your work.
Okay, yeah. Actually, this is something I know off the top of my head because it was an issue I kind of struggled with a lot with the previous Weasel News. One of my fellow journalists actually pointed it out a lot, and it helped me improve back then. But it's still something I struggle with. I can be quick to jump to conclusions, and sometimes that can affect my reporting. So I think sometimes it's best for me to just slow down because I like to do things like very quick and
Of
fast.
course.
I'm very like
Are you
you
a
know
fast-paced person?
yeah, but I'm very quick to jump to conclusions sometimes, but it's something I've been working on. So
I mean, that's fine. I think that, that's definitely something I can help you with as well. If you were to get a job here, in the first, say, week, maybe 2, depending on how the first week goes, really, I don't wanna be doing it for more than a week. If you were planning to put something out, I would require to just have a quick look through it at first, like, before it's posted, and then, you'll then be able to post it. The only reason I say that, again, Weasel News works differently in any city. The reputation is different, and I just want to make sure that nothing goes out that will get us in trouble. I don't want to get any lawsuits thrown at us. Um, it's not that I don't trust you. Obviously, I like to think that I could trust any employee that worked here, but it's more just to ensure that what is and what isn't to be put out, And I think that with you saying that, sometimes you do jump to conclusions, that will definitely be a good opportunity for me to see, just how you are integrating into the city, how your opinions are forming, Um, that would only be like a week, 2 weeks, absolutely tops. But like again, I don't want to be in the position of having to, you know, go through everything that anyone puts out. I don't want it to be something that, I want you guys to be able to put out what you want to put out and work on what you want to work on without me getting too much involved. So it's more just anyone would have this put on them in the first week is what I'm saying. Um, and as soon as I'm happy to that you've fit it all out and you know how it all works, then you can just go ahead and post things as you want to. So with the job, you'll get a role within the emails, and that will give you the opportunity to post in the Weasel News channel, and so that's a good way to put things out. We have newspaper boxes, which at the minute we just use them for Bread's papers because that's what he does, and sometimes I'll put out like a puzzle page or whatever, and that will go in there too, maybe. We can always work out if you ended up doing a magazine, we can have the magazine come up in the news boxes as well. So there's lots of different ways to get your stuff out there. We are supposed to be getting a Weasel News app coming on the phone. It's not quite ready yet. But then hopefully you'll also be able to post stuff there as well. So you'll have loads of avenues to get your information out there. Um, right. So I think we've gone through most of my. Obviously, I've got a list of questions that I feel that I need the answers to, and we've kind of touched most of them already without even asking them. But there's two more that I'll go through with you, and then I think that'll be good for us today. We'll start with, what are you wanting to bring to Weasel? As I've said to you, we all have our own little like content projects we put out. Um, so what is it that you're wanting to work on here?
So for Weasel, I think I would probably be interested in just investigative journalism. I would want to help contribute to any videos or any magazines or newspapers, just anything in general for Weasel News. I want to help the reputation here, and I want to make this a more well-known and respected company within the city.
Excellent. I mean, like I said, I have looked through the portfolio that you sent me, and it is very impressive. In general, what's put out through Weasel will just be, whatever it is that someone wants to work on. We had someone do like a men's fashion page. We've had sort of lots of different people trying lots of different things. We had a podcast for a short time. So, like, we encourage anyone that works here to be creative, to put out interesting things with with investigative journalism. Obviously, that is something that you are going to have to get yourself a reputation with the police beforehand. People, it takes a little while for people to warm up to the news in general. You must know that anyway. We've got a pretty good thing here. We have a lot of inroads with a lot of different avenues, but it's through going and meeting them and proving ourselves to be, trustworthy. So you will have a lot of work to put in regards to, meeting people. I really do recommend trying to get a part-time job with a food place, even if it's only temporary, because you will end up meeting a lot of people, and by the time you end up wanting to do a big story where you'd need to go and discuss things with the police and stuff, you already know all these people.
Right, right.
Okay. And then I mean, you sort of said it a bit with the bringing, you want to leave your mark, but what would you say if you were to get the job right now and go out into the world? What do you think the first thing that you would want to work on is?
Well, I think the first thing I would have to do is kind of go around the city and just see, what's happening, what the city's like here, and get a general idea of what happens. And after that, I would try and, just hunt down any stories. Maybe I would uh ask around PD or something like that. I would just keep an eye out and try and listen for what's going on.
Right. We have like our own uniforms. You can more or less wear what you want, but we have a lanyard that you can wear. We have a high vis jacket, which should always be worn in situations where, like, you want people to see that you're there but uninvolved. So if you wanted to cover a bank robbery or whatever, you'd have to wear that yellow vest. And then we have a couple of other bits with the weasel like logo on. You don't have to wear those or anything really. It's just that's just as you want. But the vest and the lanyard is always a good thing to carry around. I mean, you wear the camera, so you don't really need to wear the lanyard. But I think we do have a badge. I'll have to go through the uniform closet and just make sure. But I think we have a badge that you can wear with the camera, so that should be fine. Um, I mean, I think we're good to finish up here. There's a lot of stuff, so I wouldn't be able to give you the job right now. I would have to go through the emails to give you your position, and then I can hire you here. And sometimes I don't immediately respond. But as soon as I do that, I can give you the job. I'm happy for you to work here. My only concern is that obviously, you haven't been around very long, and it may take you a little time to settle in and remember, like, not remember, learn exactly how things work. Um, but there is like training processes. We will go over things with you. You'll be able to like come around with Brett and I. I've got your friend's application. I have sent him an email, but I've not had a response yet, I don't think. But I'll have him come in. So hopefully, assuming that all goes well, which I'm sure it will, having seen, some of the stuff that you guys have been able to accomplish. Um, then you two will be able to work together, and it'll be a bit easier for you to get around and meet people with your own little like partner. I know that Brad, he finds it quite difficult to do the talking part. He likes to do the videoing and the like editing stuff, and then leave me with all the talking. So I don't know how your dynamic works, but either way, I hope that will work out well for you. Um, what I will do is say we've got quite a lot of options here for vehicles. So you've got the Weasel News van, we've got the trading card vans, we've got a bunch of other things. I can go through those with you when you get the role. I'll be able to go through it all because I'll be able to show you it. We have a dispatch which will show explosions, fires, bank robberies, store robberies. I think we still get shots fired, but I would argue don't go to any shots fired things because it almost never ends well. But you can use that as well. When you have it, I'll be able to talk you through how to use it and how to look at it. But that's something we can do during a training process, which I'm pretty sure the best thing to do would be to do it all at once with you and your friend once I've interviewed him.
Right, yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is once we've finished here, I'll let you go off and you can you know run around town or whatever. I'll get the permission sorted and then I'll send you a text. Actually, no, can you just tell me what your ID is? If you open your phone and look on the front page, like the front page of it, it should say ID and then whatever it is.
Under my ID?
I should know just above where it's like the Twitter icon and the
Oh,
WhatsApp
okay.
icon.
ID 60.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'm gonna put the thing through now, and then you will probably get a ding if you're still. I don't know. Are you gonna be flying out immediately after this?
I'll be in city for a while.
Okay, that's fine then. Just so long as basically, if you do end up flying out and having to fly back in, I'll need your new ID. But I've got 60 written down, so as soon as it's confirmed through the emails, you should have it ding for you, and you'll see that you've got permissions. And as soon as that happens, I can talk you through I can show you around some of the things that we have available for you to use. But again, sometimes it's not very fast, so.
Right.
The
Does
last
this...
person I was just gonna say the last person I hired, they ended up losing their job 3 times before I got it fixed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but do you have any questions? Obviously you're gonna have probably more questions as I go through things with you, but is there anything you feel you need to know right now?
I just had a question if this branch had a helicopter here at all.
We do, yes, but you will need to get your flying license before you can use it. And I'm pretty sure you have to be so we have like ranks here, and I think you may have to be a higher rank to get it out of the garage, but before then I can always get it out for you. You'll have to like hotwire it and use it. It's a nightmare. I'll get it fixed at some point. But yes, we do have a helicopter. It used to have a camera on it, but it no longer has a camera on it, and I don't know why, so I need to get that fixed. But we have quite a lot. We've got there's an inventory here, so when you get the job, you'll have. What I'll do actually is I'll just if we can just walk around and I'll show you the things that you don't need to really see particularly. So here, these drawers. If you use your third eye on them when you have a job here, you can get out. We have like a bunch of stuff in there. There's radios. There's other stuff. You won't be able to use it until you have the job, but there's anything that you need for the job is in there. The drones do need to be like if you take the drones out, then you need to put them back. But things like radios or whatever, don't worry about it. Just take them as you need them. And then we used to have a DJ booth, but we don't have it anymore. Um, that was recently taken out, so I won't bother showing you that. But if we go down this way, so I mean, is this the same building that you used to work out, or did you have the same sort of cookie cutter building that we have here?
Oh, yeah, I've used this building before. Or
Yeah,
some
yeah.
similar
So
to this.
a similar one, yeah. So you know where all the the studios are. If we come out this way, so when you have a job, you'll be able to stand here and get out the vehicles and stuff. This is where you get those from. And then if we go through this way, so in here, don't worry about the locals. They like to come and watch us get changed sometimes. It's fine, we charge them extra. This is where you'll change your clothes. It's basically just a generic wardrobe room, you know, and it's so that obviously, so where me and Brett are always on camera, or rather at least I am doing the interviews, I need to have lots of different news outfits so that there's sort of like, so it doesn't look odd on the camera, basically, like that I'm wearing the same thing every single uh broadcast. So I have to change up the look constantly. So this is just for, you know, you can change. And like I said, we do have some branded bits. I'm not sure of the men's numbers, so I'll have to get Brad to have a look and tell me what numbers it is for the jacket and the badge and stuff. But this is where you'll get changed. And that's it really. I mean, we have got Weasel Plaza as well. That is something I'll take you over to and show during the training process. It's not really worth worrying about right now, but it's basically a big studio that we use for filming. That isn't. I haven't finished the decoration process of it, but it will be there, and you'll have access to that as well. But I think I'll wait for the most part to do anything like that until I've spoken with your friend and had his interview done. Um, is there any other? I know that we're sort of now just stood in the lobby rather than up in the interview room, but is there anything else that you'd like to know about? I mean, you're going to have questions regardless. My job as the CEO is to answer any and all questions you have, you know, anything that you're worried about at any time, not just, you know, starting out, but even in months to come. If you're still working here and you have questions, obviously I will do what I can to help you with anything like that. But is there anything you'd like to know specifically now?
Not at this time. I think that covered most of it.
Excellent. There is an email, so once I've gone and I've done the like I've done the not the application, the thing to get your role sorted. Um, I will invite you to our personal Weasel News emails. You'll have your own hub in there, which you can use to post any pictures that you want to use for your own projects, and you're the only one with access to it, so that nobody's things are all going to get muddled up, like personal stuff. And I have access to all of them, so that you know I can easily help anyone if they have questions about things they're working on. But that will all be explained through the emails when you're in there. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let you get back to your day, and you know I'll catch up with you in a bit.
All right. Oh, speaking of that friend, he's actually calling me right now. Should I tell him to get back to you?
Yeah, tell him to send me or to check his emails, and he might have even messaged me back by now if he's around then. But if yeah, just let him know that you know I've sent him an email and I can meet up with him shortly.
All right, we'll do.
Excellent stuff. Right. I'll send you a text as soon as your role has been set, and then you should get your thing done anyway.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to working for Weasel, and I can't wait.
Excellent. I'm excited to see what you get up to.
All right. I'm gonna go hunt him
Right.
down.
Okay. See you later.
I think that went pretty well. Okay. Let me turn up the sound. For some reason, when I change the sound, like it affects my mic's volume. It's really
Sky,
weird.
hello. Hello.
Hey, what's up, man? I think the CEO sent you an email About an interview?
I've only just seen the email.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I just seen it and I'm like, I did not know I had to accept them because I thought like it would just come through.
Yeah.
I had to
I
accept,
had that
I had to
issue.
accept the email. I had to accept the email request. I've only just seen it there, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's a thing.
But dude, this place is absolutely insane. I think we could take it over in about 3 weeks tops.
Jesus, fair enough. Fair enough. So did it go well for you? Aye?
It went amazing. I'm actually hired today. I'm an official employee.
I got offered to do mine alongside you, so I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And I'm like,
Listen, I think we should get our reputation up around these parts.
oh,
And
yeah, definitely.
we need to like become, well known again.
We do.
Do you have a car with you?
Yeah, I do. It's down there.
All right, let's hunt down some stories.
Sweet. I'm not even hired yet.
Oh, trust me, they'll want you on. I mean, Rowan Garcia, the star of the Garcias. I mean, why would they not hire you?
True. I feel like that was the reason I got hired last time.
Yeah, we're taking over this place.
I mean, I almost got abducted as soon as I flew in, so...
Oh my gosh, that's great news. I mean, for the news business, not like for you. It's
It's very good for them, I guess, because they get to put up with me. I'm regretting this car. Oh my god, it's so slow. I'm gonna go for this way. Yoing.
I wonder where most people hang out at. They I was told that getting like a side job at the food places can give you like a lot of social interactions. Yo, I'm about to die of hunger. Oh my god.
God.
Wait, I have food. I have food.
I forgot hunger was a thing.
Yeah, I never eat anymore. I'm never hungry. Oh my god, this strawberry slushie is so good.
Apparently there's a... Oh, I got told there's an amazing bakery up at Mirror Park.
Is it open?
I think we could go check. No cops, that's right. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss Summer Flies' hideout.
Wait, say again?
Remember Summer Flies' hideout?
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I believe I have just had an email from the CEO. Hold on. Just had an email.
Bro, are you texting and driving? Oh my god, some dude just did like a jump over this or something. Or maybe that was just my imagination. I don't know.
She's going to come in from mine in a minute. Huh. Is that Santa Claus?
Oh wait, that's Santa. Let's go talk to him.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, Santa! I'm such a huge fan.
See, bad man.
Could I get an autograph, please?
Can you get in his car?
Come to Auto Street. Yeah, you
Get
can,
in
man.
his car?
Okay. Here, I'll just give you my notepad.
Yeah. Oh, hop in Santa's car, man.
We can have a autograph.
Hop in Santa's car. He'll take you for an autograph.
An autograph? Okay.
Yeah, just for an autograph.
and a talk.
Yeah, you can have
Sounds
a talk.
good.
It's gonna. Actually,
So,
no, it's free of charge for today. Okay.
Oh, amazing! Wow, you're such a good guy, Santa. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm actually talking to you. Bro, I listened to all the Santa songs when I was growing up, and I watched all the Santa movies. I've seen Santa Claus 1, Santa Claus 2, and I've seen A Christmas Vacation, and I've seen Elf. Those are my top 4 Christmas movies of all time. Here, let me hand you my my notepad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Drive off, man. Drive off.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm talking to Santa right now. I didn't know he drove a car like this.
Yeah.
No,
So what
this
do you
is
want to know?
he's undercover, man.
Oh, he's on a cover.
Yeah,
Wait,
he's
like
on the
a
sleigh today.
secret Santa mission, like delivering presents?
Yeah, it's like you know when kids are naughty, right?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes he
Yeah,
he
yeah,
like
just get a
sneaks
jerry
out
can
without
from.
the sleigh just to put
And-
coal.
and-
You know,
yeah, sweet.
'cause
Oh.
if he's seen
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
sleigh with coal, then it's just like everyone's just scared.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Right,
point.
I'm gonna take you on a magical journey, alright?
Oh wow, are we going like to North Pole?
Yo, do you wanna hop in with me?
Yeah, yeah. I'll take
Golly
you to the
gee.
North Pole.
I've always wanted to go to the North Pole. Whoa, that was a red light.
Oh, sorry. Santa just can't see red lights.
I guess you're not used to it because you have like a reindeer and sleigh, yeah.
That's it, man.
Oh, we're making a deposit?
Yeah, just to put some money away for all the kids, you know.
True. Actually, I need to make a deposit too.
Yeah? How much have you got, man, to make a deposit?
About $3 and some belly lint.
3 what?
Yeah, it's $3. I'm pretty poor.
You need a repair too, or?
Nah. Just a jerry can. Just drop the jerry can and take this guy. So my,
I'm
this
doing
is-
hack, aren't I?
this is Rudolph with his red nose. If you'd like to get out and follow him.
Oh, I have to.
I'm sure, yeah.
Okay.
If you'd like to grab the 2 items on the ground, mate.
Yeah. If you just go inside there, mate. follow
We're
this
just
nice
gonna have a bit of
gentleman.
fun, alright?
All right.
Hello, friend. Hello. How you doing?
I'm
So
doing-
we're really here today to make a withdrawal.
Hey, can I-
Oh, withdrawal. Okay. I guess we're giving presents then or something.
What'd you say, man?
Just connect, see if it's available. Santa's got a little toy.
Oh. Oh, wow. That's like a
So,
Nerf gun.
We're actually here to rob this bank, so if you don't mind just getting on your knees on the floor.
Okay.
I do apologise, man. I'm so sorry.
I didn't know Santa was evil. I didn't know you rob banks. Is this how you get so many
This
presents?
This is fake Santa Claus, man.
Wait, you're not the real Santa Claus? So my autograph's fake? Oh my gosh.
I'm not the real Santa Claus.
I thought I met the real Santa. I'm such an idiot. Oh man. I'm gonna get fired. I just got hired at my job today.
What side, left or right?
Oh no. Guys, he's not the real Santa. He's not the real Santa.
He's not the real Santa.
No, I asked him and he gave me an autograph, but he's not the real one.
Damn. Alright, do you need anything sweet or drink, hostage?
I'm not this time.
Alright, have they hurt you in any way?
I'm not hurt, no.
Alright, hostage taker, what are your demands gonna be for the safe return of this hostage?
No, Ellie. Free passage, no spikes, no tracker.
Right. We just relate. Demands are gonna be free passage, no spikes, no eagle.
You can pick that up if you want to, man.
Oh, could we have
It's not mine.
What? Pick it up, man.
Wait, I'm good?
Pick up. Yeah, pick up.
Okay.
No, whoa, come here. Come
Oh, wait, what? I don't know what's happening.
Back on the floor, man.
Right, relate the demands, alright, man.
Alright, man. Are you enjoying Christmas, guys?
Of course, it's not even fucking Christmas yet. 21 more days, man, holy.
For me, it's
Yeah.
20 days.
Are you from the North Pole as well, like me?
Yeah.
Just gonna get some Pro Plus out of my medical bag, you know?
Oh yeah.
'Cause we all need Pro Plus.
This is the worst Christmas ever.
It's not
You're not having
Christmas
free.
yet, man, it's fine.
It's only,
But it's Christmas month.
it's only the 4th of December, man. Come on.
But that means it's only 21 days until Christmas, which is basically Christmas.
Yeah. It's 20 days until Jesus' birthday, right?
I guess. I'm more of a fan of Santa than Jesus, because Santa gives me presents.
Wow, that's tight. So do you eat Easter eggs at Easter?
Actually, yeah, I do eat Easter eggs. I like the chocolate ones.
You know what Easter is, right?
It's like a day for rabbits. We celebrate rabbits.
Yep, yep, that's what Easter is, man. What rabbits do you celebrate, man?
I like all of them.
What's your favourite one?
Have you ever seen the show Max and Ruby?
No,
Those ones are my favorites.
really.
Yeah.
Alright,
Odd.
conga line. We have
You know Easter's not up for bunnies, right?
Wait, I was lied to about that too? Oh my god, my whole life is a lie.
It's about the resurrection of Jesus Christ himself. I'm pretty sure anyway, because I don't even follow religion, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I'm just gonna go with the bunny thing. That's more fun to me.
The Easter egg is because he was locked in a cave, yeah, with a ball.
Oh,
like a
don't
ball of
get
stone.
started on him. I'm not glad fuck that works.
So they rolled it out of the way for him to come out and resurrect into the sky. That's why we have Easter eggs to represent.
Sounds
the
kind of
ball.
lame.
Yeah, it is lame.
Damn.
Sounds like a lot of baloney. What is baloney? Do you know?
It's like
Some shit, no?
honestly, I don't know.
You know something you put in your sandwiches? Baloney sandwiches. Sure it is.
Yeah, baloney.
Whose phone's that?
Fine.
Oh, I think somebody's been trying to call me. I feel my phone.
No. You don't, man.
Am I gonna die today?
No,
No,
it'll be fine.
S. I am ready. Hello? yeah, you, man. You.
Yeah, I'm on radio, man. What's up?
We've got your best mate on the chess. You should,
Oh,
you
you-
should know. You know.
Oh, you on radio with Alex Smith, man?
Who?
Big Alex Smith.
I have no idea who that is, man.
Alright, man. Me and
It's actually-
Alex Smith are really good friends, so I thought, you might be referencing me to him, man.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Apparently him and Alex, he said him and Alex Smith are really good mates. What's your name?
Yeah. Ryan
His name's
Smith.
Ryan Smith, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, and about, yeah. GG's, it's all, we're done.
I hope he's ate his Weetabix today, man.
He's actually not here.
Oh,
So I don't
hello,
think we're
hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey, man.
It's me driving, so you're obviously going to catch me.
Hello.
Out to the right, please.
All right.
Main suspect's gonna be the passenger of the.
I'm about to search you real quick, right?
American
Okay.
hostage takers.
Make sure they haven't put anything on you.
Should be advised.
Alright, here you go.
All right. Thank you, Ossifer.
Bank's clear. Hostage.
Oh man, this is the worst day of my life.
Man, do you need a ride anywhere? I was literally driving past and I saw all the lights.
Oh yeah,
Do you need to go anywhere?
I actually need a ride to work because I'm late and I almost got
Yeah.
fired because I got kidnapped.
Oh, hell yeah. Where'd you work?
I work at Weasel News.
Hell yeah. We'll head down there. Yeah, I saw the flashing lights. I thought, what the bloody hell's going on here? And then saw, somebody's somebody's decided to rob the bank, and I thought, I'll hang around and, you know, give
Yeah.
you a ride.
It was absolutely crazy. I mean, I was just walking down the street, and this guy lied to me. He said he was Santa. And I was like, can I have your autograph? And he's like, yeah, get in. So I went in there because I thought it was Santa. And then he signed my notepad. And then we drove off to the bank. And he said it's not even Santa. And then he held me at gunpoint, and it was crazy.
I was going to say, that's not very, you know, Santa-like for him to rob a bank. Maybe he's a bit broke this year, you know? He needs money to fund all the presents.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought at first. But then he said he was a fake Santa. Either that or he's just trying to make it seem like he's a fake one. So he doesn't get in trouble.
If it was the real Santa, he wouldn't tell you. But then again, he wouldn't go dressed as Santa. That's, you know.
True.
The opposite of what he'd do. Ooh, almost missed the turner. Oh well, I'll get on this one.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get fired today. Alright, thank you for the ride, sir.
Yes, just let him know what happened. There's nothing you can control, man. See you later.
Absolutely, see ya. Oh man. Okay, let's see if Oh, hello, boss.
Oh, hello there. Did you see your stuff come through?
Yeah, I just saw it, so I wanted to come back to check to see if it worked.
Yeah, it should all be good. Well, I know that Rowan's on his way here, but I'll just quickly show you the
Oh man,
inventory.
it's so bright in here.
Are you feeling all right? Do you maybe have you been, you know?
Oh, I just want. I might have trauma.
knocks?
I just got kidnapped.
Yeah. I mean, it does happen. You may need to take a little trip down to the new hospital. So if you use your third eye here and wait. Yeah. So if you use your third eye on these lockers here, you'll see we've got some stuff in there. So I don't know why there's cards in there. That's Bread's fault, I'm assuming. So body armor, don't use that unless I've given you permission, because really I don't want you to be in situations where you're going to need body armor just yet anyway. The duffel bags, just in case you need a little bit of extra carrying room. Sometimes it's good to keep like your stuff for, you know, for your job in the bag, a bit easier. There is a drone in there, I believe. Don't use. Well, I mean, you can use it, but don't keep it. You'll need to bring it back and put it back in because they're quite expensive. And that will just help you do some, like, you know, drone shots or whatever. Basically, you're welcome to use anything in there other than the body armor unless specified.
Sounds good.
And then, so that's that, and I'll take you down to the vehicle section.
Hypothetically, if I were to be involved with being a kidnap victim in a bank robbery and that was seen and people saw my face as a Weasel News employee who's kidnapped, would that get me fired?
No, obviously not. No, don't worry about anything like that. If anything, it gives you up close access to the story.
Awesome. Okay.
Last time I've seen you getting abducted by Santa.
Yeah, I thought it was the real Santa, but it was a fake one, and I fell for it. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, it happens to the best of us, I assure you.
Siggy's in this city? Oh my god.
So we'll head up and we'll just go through a couple of bits, and then I'll let you both get on your way. Oh, first of all, let me take you to the wardrobe and show you that quick.
Dude, it's so bright.
Won't be able to see anything in here yet.
I don't know why it's so bright for me. Oh, sorry about that.
No worries. So in here, you'll be able to change your uniform. I don't know the numbers for the men, but there is vests. I'll go through it all. I'll send you like a list in emails or something. There's like a high-vis vest. There's all of the Weasel's uniform stuff that you might need, and I'll let you know. So don't worry about all that. If we head this way, we'll just go up to my office and...
I'm not sure why it's so bright. It's interesting.
Sweet.
It might just be a bug, I think.
you are able to look with your third eye on these chairs. Excellent. Right. Speaking with Skype.
Wait, I think he's doing his interview, so I have to stay out here.
Like the stand-in. Anyway.
I want to figure out this graphics thing, why it's so bright. Advanced graphics, resolution. High resolution shadows. Turn that on, long shadows on. Extended distance scaling, what is that? Let's turn all that on. Yeah, apply them. Nope, didn't fix it. MSA off, VSync. Let's turn VSync off. Texture quality, let's do very high. I think this server we could do high graphics. Seems to have pretty good optimization. Post FX. This might be what it is actually. Yep. No, I'm not restarting. Yeah, it's probably just a bug. Oh, I mistyped this. Is it like this? No. Okay, I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay, let me turn that off. What is this? I think, wait, is he having the same issue? It's so bright. Dude, that's like highly detailed. Yeah, they're having the same issue. I think it's just the whole server. Yo, that's me, bro. Oh my god. I'm on Twitter. My face is revealed. Oh my gosh. Santa's off the rails. I'm all over Twitter, bro. I'm trending. Oh my god. My reputation's ruined.
to get involved and you want to, get the story from all sides. But until the police know that you guys can be responsible in that kind of situation, they're not going to give you that opportunity. And if you push it, they're going to push back. Brett and I have taken a very long time. I've been here now a year, doing this position, and so we have been working very hard on getting a good working relationship with all different aspects of the city. And even now, a lot of them are still only just warming up to us. So it's going to take you guys a second. So the main thing I need to get you to make sure that you understand is just because you've got the Weasel News name does not mean that you're going to get access necessarily. The police don't do media training. It's something that I'm working on getting sorted. I'd like to get some media training for the police, but a lot of them don't know how to deal with us. And we need to show a level of respect to them that they'll give then return to us, hopefully, in the future. So like that is my only concern. Like I've gone over a lot of the footage and stuff that Sky has sent over. If there's anything that you would like to like show me yourself of anything that you've done personal projects or anything, I'm more than happy to see that stuff as well. But obviously, as I said, I know that you guys work sort of as a team in yourselves. So I mean, I don't think that you guys are gonna fuck it up. Essentially, I think that you'll do well. I think it's just the main concern is I don't know how things were run in the city that you've moved from, and so I'm just wanting you to be wary that things may be different here and to try and get into it slowly. People don't like, people getting in their faces, but I think,
No sound for it.
you guys are going to do well here. We'll go back just to get a few more bits just about who you are, because this will just help me sort of in my position. My job is to ensure that all of the employees are working well together, that you're all working on projects that aren't necessarily mimicking each other. My thing is to kind of just ensure that everyone has the communication that they need and have access to any resources that they need. And so these questions are more just for me to know how I'm able to help you guys do the job that you're going to do. And so me asking you this, which I'm going to say, to give me an example of one of your weaknesses, you don't need to worry about me being like, oh, well, in that case, you know what I mean? This is just for me to help aid you. So what do you feel is one of your weaknesses, and how do you think that affects you, not necessarily just in your job, but in your life?
There's no music for this game? Oh, I can't hear Rowan.
Yeah. Yeah. I think, it's always good to have passion, which it sounds like you guys do. If tensions are running high, especially in a situation that's quite intense anyway, you know, anger or, other emotions can get the best of us. And again, my concern is only that, that you aren't going to be used to how things work here just yet because you've not been here very long. And so,
I suck at this game.
all I would say for now is to remind you that, try not to be upset or angry. Because, like I said, Brett and I were in your guys' position once as well. And I'm basically just warning you of the mistakes that we've made. Okay, and then, so tell me, alternatively, what is a strength that you have
Oh my
that,
god, I messed up.
you feel that you can give to Weasel to really, push us forward?
Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Go, go, go. Oh my god. Oh, shoot. Oh, I hate this game.
People to come to you. You want people to want to tell you their stories. I mean, that's obviously great to hear. And then I suppose we'll wrap up the the next questions, as being what do you plan to bring to Weasel, and what would you say your ultimate goal and your ultimate aspiration were?
Yeah, it is bright. Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's always I went through the videos. I haven't sat and watched each one end to end because I didn't have as much time as I'd have liked. But obviously I will be watching them. But it sounds like something. Again, Brad has always wanted to do stuff like that. And I know that he'll help you guys any way he can as well. And I'm always around
Dude,
if
I'm
you
so
want
bad at
to.
this game.
I think we can more or less leave it there. I think I'll go over a couple things that I went over with Sky, which is basically this job is like a main job, and so it's a bit like if you were in the LSFD or
I don't know
PD
how to play
in the police
solitaire.
departments or doing real estate or whatever, then this would be the job that you get your wage from. But as an aside to that, you can also work in a food place. So anything like, Swan Bakery, Pearls, Burger Shot, any of those, you can also work there because it's classed as a different type
Please
of job,
switch.
sort of. Yeah, yeah. So I
Dude,
would
wait, how do you
also
turn it?
say, obviously, it's a great
Oh,
way
it's
to
original Tetris.
learn
You can't.
um, more about the city. It's a great way to meet new people, and also, like as you guys will know, considering you've done the job, this is a stressful job to do. It can be a bit much. Sometimes you do just want to relax and not think about it for a bit. And so I will recommend. Obviously, you don't have to, but I will recommend and just say that you know getting a little side job at a food place may be good for you guys, just in these first few weeks while you're learning about the city and trying to meet people. It's a good way to do that,
Dude, is there a
and
way to
also
turn?
you'll always have access to food, which is always good. um I also said with Sky, but again, I expect you guys to probably sit and talk about this like in your own time anyway, and figure out what in figuring it out. But just to get back to it is, you're able to you'll get your wage. I don't know how frequent it is now, but it'll come up and you'll get your sort of wage, and that's like for what you're doing within the city. But with this kind of job, because there is so much work that takes place once you've got your flight out of the city, any sort of content or anything that you're putting forward will also be it'll be added to like a bonus system. So you'll get a bonus depending on sort of what you've done and what you've put out. That will include things like, obviously, if Sky is filming and editing, you will also be paid because you were present within the filming, if you get what I mean. Like if you weren't involved in the video, if it was something he did on his own, obviously he would get the bonus. But if it's something where you're involved, you're essentially like an on-screen actor, you will also be paid for that. And so that sort of thing, we have our own private emails, so that sort of thing, I'll go over it all entirely in the emails. I'll send you both an invite once we've finished here, and then I'll go over some things with you in there as well, just a bit easier. Um, the next thing is, as Sky, I don't know if Sky's said to you or not, but I can't immediately hire you right now. I'll need to go into the emails and
Oh my god, I missed it.
or otherwise it will take the job off of you immediately because you haven't got the correct permission.
Go, go,
So
go.
I will
Oh my
put
god.
a request in, and then what I need from you is if you look on your phone and then on the front page above the between the WhatsApp and the Twitter icons, it just says ID. If you can tell me what number it is there.
I'm so screwed. Oh my god.
132. Excellent. I'll write that down, and once because obviously, I wouldn't have offered Sky the job if I wasn't going to, as I said when we started, if I wasn't going to, take into account your contribution to it. So obviously, I will offer you the job here today. I will go, and once you guys have gone off, I'll go and
Oh, that was
ask
so
for the
close.
permissions, and then you will see it come up in your in your eyes. You'll see that
Come on.
job come up.
Bro, I was one away.
Because I've had it mess up before. It's just a bit easier to do it that way. I'll show you just like I showed some of the stuff to Sky already, but I'll show you around the building quick. I mean, I know that you guys have worked out of a similar building to this, so
Yeah.
I won't take you around all the rooms. But if you look at this cabinet here with your third eye, you will you'll find the inventory, and so that's anything you need. You guys can take a radio each, you could take flashlight each, or I don't even know what's in there really now, but you can take anything out of there that you want to take out of there. And other than the drones need to stay in there because
That's fine.
I mean you can take them out and use them as long as you bring them back again.
Yeah, that's fine.
Repair kits, obviously, just use them if you need them. Don't sort of take loads out or whatever. The only thing that I'd say not to take out is the body armor. That is for very specific situations where you guys should not be involved unless I've said, this is something you're going to go to, which is basically if you're going to be involved with police and stuff, which needs to be set up anyway, So basically don't use those. If you're going to find yourself in odd situations, use your own. Those are just for work. But realistically, we don't want you guys to be getting into that situation just yet, We want you guys to sort of know some people before you start getting into dangerous situations. I don't want to, worry about things like that. As I said, you guys have both not long been in the city, so you may not know how things work yet. You may not know the sort of reputation that we have or the reputation we uphold. You don't know necessarily how things work just yet, so I don't want you to be in a gang situation until
that's fine.
some time has passed and people kind of know who you are and stuff. Right, so that's the inventory. And then we'll head downstairs, and I know I took you through to the wardrobe earlier, but I'll show you again just so you can see it properly now that you oh, actually no, because you haven't got the job thing yet. Oh, blimey. Oh boy.
I tripped.
So I won't bother taking you through to the wardrobe actually, because obviously you've not got the thing, but you'll go in there after you've got the thing set up, and you'll be able to change your outfit. We've got a bunch of different Weasel News branded stuff. We have a coat that was given to us just yesterday. We've got a hoodie that was given to us yesterday, and we also have, I think there's polo shirt, there's a cap, and then we've also got the high vis jackets, which you should be using. I mean, I'd argue to use them for a while just in any situation, because it immediately shows people that you work here, and it's a good opener for people, and it's a bit easier to approach people and talk to them as the news if they're already aware that you're the news. So there's the high vis in there. There is a lanyard that you can wear, and I've got my own personalized ID card, but I'm pretty sure there's one for just anyone, but I'll have to go through and look. But there is definitely the lanyards and stuff, so you can sort of attire yourself as much as you like. When I get the email sorted, I'll get Bread to find what numbers the clothes are under, because I don't know the men's numbers for it. But I'll get him to sort that for you. But I mean, you're welcome to just look through anyway.
Alright.
And then if we go out this way, here is the garage. This is how you'll get your van out. Don't get out any of the card vans because you guys aren't able to sell the cards yet anyway. So like it will come up on the wheel, but like you're not going to be able to use it. The fugitive is what we use. It's like the incognito car. It's just what you use if you need to get around. Obviously, when you guys fly into the city, you'll be able to fly in just straight to here, and then you can grab like a fugitive out of the garage if you need to, and then you can use that to get to a garage where you have a personal car or whatever. Like, you're welcome to use your personal car when you're working if you want to. There is the van. There is and there's also like, I can't remember what it's called, but there's like an 8-person car. It's like a car with loads of seats. So if you were doing like a big thing and you need a lot of people getting around, then you might want to use that. I'm just going to get out the van just to show you one more thing. If you want to meet me down on the car park bit.
Ooh.
Oh, she just like
This
teleports.
is the van. If you use your, I mean, you're not going to be able to do it yet because you haven't got the role. But Sky, if you use your third eye and go to, wait, let me see, go to actions. And then card shop you guys can't use because that's just like something that only Bread and I are able to do at the minute. But if you go to items, you'll have a list of things that you can get out. So there's some that you cannot use because they're broken. I'll tell you the broken ones first. So there's the barrier. If you get that out, you cannot put it away. Don't get that out. And the same goes for the boom mic. You can't put them away, so only get them out if you're in a place where you're holding an interview, but it's in a really an obscure place where no one. Oh boy, no one's
Oh,
going
man.
to be.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, we get a lot of news happening right outside our building. It's quite nice. But yeah. So again, you can't put it away. Don't get it out. The last one is a green screen, and again, you can't get it out because you can't put it away. We have someone working on fixing that, but I don't know how it's going yet. If you're in a place, say you've set up a place to have a photo shoot, right? And you know that no one's going to go back to that area, you can probably use these because they wash away with the storm. But only ever put them somewhere that they're not going to be in the way or seen necessarily once you've left. But the lights, especially the tripod light, which is this one, and the directed light, which is this one, these give off real light. So if you're in a place and you need like a light, you want some extra lighting, they only turn on, I think, when it's dark. So I don't know.
I think they're on just now for me.
Yeah, I think it's just overcast. But anyway, to put
Yeah.
them back again, you just use your third eye, and then you look at them and you remove them. Put them back in the van. It's lovely. We love this. So you're welcome to use these. Just remember to obviously put them away again. And what I'll do is I'll take you guys round to Weasel Plaza quick. Do you want to jump in the van? Right, let me remember where it is. Right, so this is something that we've been working on. I don't know if it's quite ready yet. You guys will have access to this place because it's you know, I've bought it under the, you know, Weasel brand, and so this is like what our studio is going to be, and where if we hold any like outdoor events, we will do them over this way. So It's Weasel Plaza. So you see this big building on our right now?
Yeah.
We have 3 floors rented in that building, and that's what we use. We can use that for filming. It's not been used yet because it's still like a work in progress, but yes, it's good fun. Right, where is it? It's not taking me there. Right, I don't know why that messed up. Yeah, the van isn't very fast.
I bet I could find a guy who could add like twin turbo bursts on this to make it go like at least 150.
I think I know a guy in this city already. He was in the city.
Yeah, I mean, there was a legal street race the other day, and we took out Weasel, the trading card vans,
Yeah.
for the van race, and I think 2 of the other food vans were using nitros, and we still won.
Dang.
Right, so this is Weasel Plaza. We'll get out here. So we've got. You won't be able to see it yet because you haven't got keys, but over there's like a personal garage, so you can keep your personal vehicles in it. On the other side, we've got that's like just generic underground parking. This is where we hold events, like out on this sort of plaza area. And then if we come up this way, I'll let you guys in. Right, so if you stand up near the door, well, actually, what I'll do is I'll unlock it just so you guys can get in. So you should be able to use your E muscle and go straight in.
Interesting.
Yeah, it'll take a second.
Oh my god, this is weird. I think I'm blind.
I think I've gone.
Oh, I'm not blind. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
It's so bright.
Yeah, it's a bit bright in here. So this is just the lobby area. Again, this isn't fully like decorated yet and stuff, so you know, kind words only. But this will be like a pub quiz style
Ooh.
TV show eventually. I need to finish decorating really, but you know. And then if we go through this way. So this way is where it's just like a storage area and a kitchen area.
Very nice.
So
Very
we've
very
got
nice, very handsome.
this.
It's a lot of shots fired.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
It's alright, we're not gonna die.
What I'd say is don't go to any shots fired because police can get really, really mad when we go. So for now, until like you guys are known by people, I wouldn't muck around with
Right.
it. So this was gonna be like a blind date kind of show. It's not been decorated yet, but I'd got the bare bones in.
Do you think we should put Benji for blind date?
Oh yeah, like a dating show.
Yeah, Benji's
That'll be interesting.
Benji will star in that.
This is gonna be like a game show room, hopefully, once
Oh.
I'm
Oh,
finished.
interesting. If you need a host, I'd be more than happy to do that. I used to be a host for many things.
We've got quite a few people that we haven't in mind for hosting this. Some of the panels have fallen through, so I need to fix it. But this is just like a stage area, and then through here, I haven't done anything with this yet because I need to try and fix these green screens. But this is also just like another sort of like a not stage, but a you know show host room or whatever.
It's very well lit in here.
Yes, but during the nighttime, it's fucking awful. It's like that's the biggest downside to this is that night is just you can't do anything in here at night.
Can
So
we not
then
bring
we've
these?
got. Hmm?
you not bring these big studio lights in from the van?
I haven't actually. I've thought about it, but I haven't tried it yet because I
Right.
haven't like mucked around with anything. But I have thought about that, but I don't think that they will.
Alright, I
So
just don't want to scuff it.
yeah, so this is basically the green screen in the studio is fucking terrible, and you've got no green bottom bit, and also you cast terrible shadows. This is really good if you just want to get like a really clean green screen photo.
Perfect. Time to dress up in green clothes then.
Yeah, and so in here, you can also, when you have keys, you can also get changed in here, and
Sweet.
anyone can get changed in it. Anyone that you invite in as like like a guest on a show or whatever can be can change in here, but it doesn't work the same as shop. You need
Right.
to know the ID of the clothes that you're going to use, so it's a bit like bit
Messy.
balls. Yeah, so that's really it. This hasn't been finished yet. So you guys aren't gonna have keys to this until like I've finished mucking around with it. But this will be something that you can use. We've got another studio which is like a much smaller thing, and it's like a chat show host kind of setup, and that is up in Palito, but I won't bother taking you to see that just yet. So we'll head back out.
Daylight.
Right. Okay, so what we'll do, I'll take you back to Weasel News, and then you guys, I'll let you guys sort your stuff, and I'll get your permissions sorted out, Ron.
Perfect.
Oh wait, I should actually make sure. I want to quickly make sure that I locked this.
Let's see if Siggy wants to meet us at Weasel.
I had not. Okay, so I'll take you back to Weasel News. You can get out a van or you know, whatever it is that you want to use, and I'll let you guys get on with this. So while we're driving back, I'll just go over the dispatch. You'll be able to, like, I've seen it now, Sky. You'll get quite a few things come through there. You'll get shots fired. Don't go to those because
Yeah.
most of the time it's nothing, to be fair. The amount of times we've gone to it and it's just absolutely like nothing. Like, people discharge their weapon all the time, and most of the time it's nothing. But on the odd occasion it is something. It's definitely not something you should be getting into just yet. You know, like I said, you need to get people to know who you guys are before turning up to like serious situations. You'll also get explosions and fires. If you see like an explosion immediately followed by a fire, it means someone's car is blown up. To put the vehicle away, by the way, you just come here and you hold your E muscle and it puts it away.
Ooh.
So that would be you know, your explosions. If you get one straight after the other, it means someone's crashed their car and it's exploded. You can get some really good like fluff pieces because obviously the fire engines will turn up, like EMS will turn up, and you can get some good funny conversation going. So they're always good ones to go to if you just want like a
bit of
boring.
lightheart.
Yeah, a bit of a, not necessarily boring, but a little bit of a, you know, just like a fluff piece. You'll also get what else? You get robberies. If you go to a bank robbery, that's fine. I'm happy for you to go there. If the police tell you to move, move. And don't try and fuck with them just yet. Like I said, once you know people, you can get away with a lot more.
Yeah.
But for now, if they're gonna tell you to get back, just get back because you know
That's fine.
it's better to just do things from a distance, chat with the hostage or whatever. It'll be a good way for you to chat with people. But yeah, just be, you know, wary of, you know, what the police are
Perfect.
telling you to do. And also, if you do turn up to those, high vis vests on, because you don't want to be mistaken for someone else in
That's
the
right.
hubbub. You again, I said shots fired. You'll get the same thing for store robberies and stuff like that. It's literally the same thing, just a store, not a bank. And then the last thing you might see on there, and they'll come up in orange, is a tip line thing. So people can send us texts and it will come through to the tip line. To reply to them, I'll when you're invited into the emails, I'll give you all of the things you need to think about to do the certain things. But to reply to them, you have to think about /Weasel then their ID, which is shown in the dispatch, and then the message you want to send them. Um, I'll write that down for you, so don't worry about forgetting it.
Perfect.
To look through them, use your right arrow muscle to go down, and left arrow muscle to go up. This is more so that Sky, you won't see this yet, but you'll be able to fiddle with it when you've got your permission sorted. And then to see like more about it, you can use your enter muscle, and it will tell you a little bit about what's going on, where it is, and stuff like that. And in the case of the tip lines, it will also show you their ID, and that's how you reply to them. But to make it, if you're in your car and you've got your GPS going, if you double flex your G muscle, it'll give you a waypoint to where it is.
All right.
Right, and then to turn that off, say it's annoying you and you don't want it in your eyes all the time, you'll hold your F3 and then you'll go over to dispatch on the right, click that, and it will get rid of it for you. You guys are new to this city as well, so I'll also say that with the F3 you can go to actions and examine yourself. That will allow you to see if you're hurt. And if you use the F3 and go up, you can get rid of, well, you can add different stuff to your GPS, like clothes stores and stuff like that. But you can also get rid of your HUD, and you can also revert your skin, which is people will tell you to wash your face, and it may mean that in their eyes you're covered in blood, or there's some kind of like, you know, like visual issue. And if you reset that, then that will fix it. That's
Perfect.
things you don't really need to know for Weasel. That's just stuff you need to know for the city in general. But yes, that's it really. I'm gonna let you guys get on with it. Well, tell me your ID one more time, Rowan, because I think I might have forgotten it.
132.
132. Excellent. So
Perfect.
I will get on that right now. I'll let you guys. Well, you can either wait around here. I don't know how long it'll take. Sometimes it
That's fine.
takes a little while, but Skies went through quite quickly there, so it may not be that long. I'm gonna let you get on with it before I starve to death.
I'm gonna starve to death as well.
Same. I gotta get some water.
Eating. Do you need food?
Alright, see if I even have money for this. Dude, this store is always playing Flume. Like, I don't hear a lot of, I don't hear Flume being played a lot, like, in mainstream radio. Okay, I need water. I think you run out of food quickly on this server. At least it seems like that.
So, Sky, look, if you look at Twitter, Happy Muppet and Sigvard Olsen, if you remember the both of them.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, they're coming here. I think they're both of them are coming here.
They're on their way here?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Let's get a helicopter. No, news van.
Oh lord. Oh lordy, lordy, lord.
Wait, what happened?
No, it's just Grandpappy Muppet. If you remember the chaos, he'll be good for it. He'll be good for the news.
Good content. Absolutely
He'll be
amazing
good-
content. And then
Great content.
we'll get promoted, and then we'll take over Weasel.
Don't say that out loud.
I mean, we'll take over with amazements and amazement.
Oh lordy, lordy, lord. Sweet.
I'm gonna be blocking off your car, so
You're gonna be blocking off my car.
that traffic cone was to protect it. I was trying to
Hello,
protect it.
Siggy.
Where's taxi
Ah,
driver?
dude, I can't believe you're here as well.
Half a star. What the fuck?
I know, Grandpappy Muppet here as well. Oh my god. I just seen that there. I'm like, oh fuck. Benji and Grandpappy Muppet.
Oh wait, I forgot. How do I get rid of this?
Juniper. Juniper's alive?
Wait, Juniper.
Juniper's alive? Oh, wait. I thought she. Sky, didn't she die or something?
That was my suspicion, but it was never
Alright.
confirmed.
We heard Juniper, but I don't know. We heard Juniper died, but we're just like, we weren't sure of it.
Yeah, it was never. We never could confirm it. It was only a suspicion.
I don't know, but she's alive. I'm surprised at that. Oh, wait, who is it then? I forgot. Oh, okay. Oh. Man, you must have been busy with Molly then. Why? Didn't you just get... Alright, no worries. Alright.
I have 5 free months.
Perfect. Alright, go. Okay, no. So Juniper's still, according to him, apparently, I thought he said Juniper was alive for a minute. And he's like, oh, and he doesn't know Juniper died.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is he coming here?
Yeah, he's coming here. Mr. Olsen versus Mr. Olsen.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Grandpappy Muppet's here as well. This is gonna be a wild one.
Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I haven't met them in a while because after that thing happened at the old branch, I kind of went off the grid for a few years.
I mean, so did I. Grandpappy Muppet's still alive. Oh my god. That man probably served in World War One or World War Two. Still fun.
And World War III.
I think we started World War Three.
Yeah. Dude, those androids are still after me.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oof.
That was like the whole reason they raided the old Weasel compound was to kill everybody there, but like nobody was there, so.
I mean, last time I remember the old compound got covered in blood and everything.
Yeah, there was just a
Hell,
bunch
it was
of
after.
civilians that were killed instead, and it's pretty sad.
It's a pretty sad sight, let's be honest. But I mean, I remember walking up to the door and I'm thinking to myself,
It was actually the most deaths in any U.S. terrorist incident, if I
yeah,
remember correctly, for that year.
that was that was mad because I remember he was after the both of us. Like,
Yeah, it was me, but They were after Skylar, which they don't know how to get to.
Oh god, we could
Because-
use Rachel. We could use Rachel Porter's skills.
Last I heard, she went off the grid too. I haven't spoken to her in years. She's probably in a different disguise as like a Garcia or something.
Actually, I could get her to disguise as someone else.
You know, I should probably make a disguise since, you know, those androids are still after, you know, both of us basically.
What did I do again?
I mean, I guess
yeah.
because you're a part of Weasel, but maybe they aren't like as like hunting you down.
No, I think they just want to get me because of my status, but yeah, sure.
Yeah. Or it could be because you're
Oh.
the star of the Garcias.
That would be it, to be honest. Like, what was it? Fuck. Then there's Jay that they'll be
Oh,
after as well.
I'm gonna go try the news box.
Right.
I still got a RP like Sky is sick, because that's why he wears a mask. 'Cause he's still poisoned. Phoenix Chronicle. San Andreas is our fine city. Yokai Los Santos GP. Wait, is that the helicopter? That's sick. Venti Huge says Weasel's able to attend Los Santos GP hosted by Yokai. Oh, it's like a racing event. That's pretty cool. Hey, do you ever know what happened to Jack?
Jack.
Yeah, Jack Samuel.
I don't know, but Giselle left him.
Oh, I've head
I
damage.
don't know. Jack just was never around, so Giselle decided, fuck it, she didn't really want him anymore. I don't know. Jack just never appeared, or I think he's up till somewhere.
Yeah, I think he just dipped like everyone else. I have a really bad headache. Do you think you could bring me to the hospital?
Yeah, sure.
It's actually pretty bad.
That's the wrong side of the card. How far's the hospital? Sure, yeah. I keep forgetting this.
Oh wait, who is that?
Don't know. I don't want to crash into the place where I work. Where did they put this hospital?
It's on east side near like Vagos.
The old Vagos.
Yeah, near like the Vagos hideout. Then yeah.
So just this way.
Oh wait, I just set the waypoint.
Alright.
Oh, it's police. No, I mean there's something happening.
Yeah. Don't think we're to get involved just yet.
True. We gotta build our reputation.
First. Then we take over. I mean, what? No.
I mean, wait, what? Yeah. We gotta have like a code word for that. It's like then we release the ferrets. That's like nobody will know what we mean, but that when we say we release the ferrets, that means we take over Weasel basically.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's just so dumb. Oh my god.
We create the empire.
Yes. We create the Garcia ferrets and release them.
Empire.
That made no sense.
And then we'll have a legion
know-
of stormtroopers at our disposal.
I think I might, when I do the news, I'll change my my stage name because I don't want people hunting down me because, you know, Sky Olsen is kind of like you know, a name that they're still after. So I might change. I might pretend to be like a Garcia, like something Garcia, and I'll like dye my hair blonde or something.
I mean, we had a Tristan Samuel that was the biggest fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he
was,
related to Jack Samuel by any chance?
Amazingly, I didn't know about it until he came up and he was like, "Oh my god, I'm your biggest fan." I'm like,
Jeez.
"Oh."
Hey, yo, is there a doctor here? I need some medical treatment. I'm kind of sick and I have a really bad migraine. I think I hit my head. Aside from the fact I hit my head when I was a child, but I just hit my head like 10 minutes ago and I'm really sick and I think I might throw up and I've got nausea. Oh.
I think there's medication in here.
Alright, I'm gonna wait here at the desk like a normal civilian. Not that I'm not a normal civilian. I am a normal civilian, but I just am acting normal. Normal behavior. Human behavior.
Oops, sorry like that.
That's
Like it just went bang bang outside Pillbox Hospital.
Hello, I need medical treatment. I'm sick and I'm dying. Slowly. I mean, technically, we're all dying slowly. We all die someday, unless you're immortal.
That's a charming thought. That's lovely. Just what I like to know before.
I wonder what happens when you die. Do you think it's an afterlife?
I think so.
I think there's a Weasel News afterlife for Weasel News employees.
You've been staring into the studio lights way too much, haven't you?
Probably. Oh, I can check in. Hold on, let me check in. I'm sick. I'm dying. Wait, can I just get up? I wonder if I have to wait here. Wait, hear footsteps? Hello?
Oh, that's where you find the patients. This is so much nicer than Pillbox. They give you TVs and everything.
Yeah. Oh man, I don't think I can get up.
Can't be that bad, can it?
Oh, I got such a bad migraine.
I think you've spent way too much time with Benji. That's probably why.
Probably. I don't know. Could also be that I'm still poisoned.
Nah, I think you would have been well and truly over that. That happened years ago.
No, it never went away. I'm still poisoned.
Oh.
It's permanent, I think.
Oh, you're fine. To the car.
Did I run so slow?
Don't stop me now. Don't stop me. I'm having a... let's see. I'm on phone. Hello, we're just heading back to Weasel. This guy had to get his head treated. Oh no, it wasn't my fault for once. Yeah, no one's fault. Sky just had a migraine. Yeah, and that shit needed sorted. Oh. I'm actually quite surprised at that. Fuck. Fair, I think we're all on that boat at the moment. Yeah, I financed one, so and I hate it.
Wait, my dispatch went away.
Ballista. The thing that looks like a the thing that looks like a golf. Yeah. Alright, Bill, see you in a bit. Cheerio.
Are they on their way here?
Yeah, they're on their way. This car just does my nothing, but
Say, what would a good Garcia name be? If I were to go undercover.
This is actually quite an interesting one. Let me think. You've got Jaxon.
Jaxon? Is that someone already, or like an idea?
Just an idea. I don't know
Jaxon Garcia. I might go with that actually.
I just thought the name Jaxon there because I've heard someone called Jaxon, but I never thought I'd put two and two together.
No, that's perfect. Jaxon, Jaxn.
Yeah, that works.
And then I'll do that whenever I'm working, so I don't put this weasel branch in danger.
That's fine. We just put the Garcia family in danger instead.
I mean, they won't be looking after Garcias.
Yeah, that's fine. I wonder if Rosie or Chanel will make it to this.
That'll be interesting.
Yeah. Because I think I hear they might, but I hear they might not. Same with some of them. And we also need to do a prison break maybe at some point.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we kind of got to do that off the record.
Is there, oh, did they say there was a wardrobe inside?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh my God.
That's it. I swear I seen this yesterday. Oh my God.
Hey, yo. Is this like you live out of this? What the heck?
Yo, what?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey, what's
I
up?
swear I seen this RV yesterday. What?
This thing is humongous.
It's fucking massive, yes, and it's not.
It's almost
bad.
the size of my dick.
Grandpa, what?
What the fuck?
The fuck?
Oh. Oh no.
I did not expect him here either. What the fuck?
Hi, Grandpappy. It's been a while.
Hello.
Just
he
like
wants
old
you,
times.
apparently.
Does he want the van?
No, I think he wants Sky.
Oh.
Oh.
Is he good?
Are you okay, sir?
So, what's going on?
All right, I'm gonna put this cone here so people know it's
I've
official
applied
business.
I've applied for there.
That's nice.
So is Sky.
Why is he just crossing the road? He's gonna get hit.
No, sir, no! Oh my gosh, you almost got hit by a car. Please get back on the sidewalk. This is dangerous. You can't do this. Oh my gosh, sir, please back this way, back this way. You're gonna get hit. Oh my gosh, sir, this is dangerous. You can't be walking here. I gotta call the police. This is dangerous, and it's jaywalking, and you're committing a crime, which you can't go to jail for this. That'll be bad. Oh my gosh. I guess. Oh no. I'm calling the police. Oh, wait. You don't like that? I'm sorry. I won't call them, actually. Just be careful, sir. I can't help you if you get hit. Oh my gosh. Wait, could I take a picture of you here? This is actually a good spot for a picture. Okay, give me 1 sec. Oh, that's perfect. That's gonna go on the cover of next week's magazine. Amazing, sir. Be careful out there. And don't get hit by any cars. Alright, I'll see you around. Oh my gosh, I just saved his life.
Oh yeah, Juniper. I heard. I heard from someone that she kind of passed.
There's no fucking way.
I'll be honest, I would have heard something about it if she did.
I heard, but I don't know how or why or like.
Yeah, there's no way though.
Mm.
No fucking way.
Unless she's still alive and we don't know about it, but from what I've been told, because bearing in mind, I've moved a couple of cities since.
Yeah. So, like, how did you even hear it?
How did we get here? Oh wait, how did we hear it?
No, yeah. How did you hear?
I heard it in that. I heard from another city.
Okay, well,
for someone I don't remember, but I
well,
don't remember who told me.
That doesn't sound.
Yeah.
Too good of information, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, there was an incident where we were... Here, maybe we should talk somewhere more discreet. I don't want anyone hearing this. I might have some information that could help you.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he was fine. Oh wait, I remember this now.
Trust me, this might blow your mind, or it might just be a nothing burger.
I think
Okay.
everybody knew about it at one point.
Alright, we'll go in here. This is chill.
So what's up?
Alright, so... There was an incident where me and one of my associates at the time, we were chasing after this suspect. He was involved with a high-profile case we were working on. And during this, we had acquired some files that may be of interest to you. It primarily involves Juniper and an incident at Humane Labs. Now, I would have to go back and look through them all, but that was our last sighting that we had of her. And ever since then, I've kind of gotten stuck on where to look for next for leads. But I don't know, maybe this could help you guys go in the right direction if you're still looking for her.
My suspect was...
So what you're saying is the last place you saw her or had any information about her was Humane Labs?
Yeah, there was, I mean... Yeah, me and one of my associates went into Humane. We got tipped about something, and there was just files on top of files. And there was some messed up stuff happening there. I don't want to, you know, scare you or anything, but I think there may have been, like, I don't know. Something was happening there, and I think that's where she last was. I don't have solid proof, but it's my strongest lead as of right now. So... I could get that to you guys at some point if you need it.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah.
Like, last time I heard, it was like last time I seen her, we were at the PD station, you know, and then we were just kind of interviewing her. If you remember?
Yeah, honestly, I don't remember too much. But it was so long ago. I thought she was dead because she hasn't been found for so long. So.
Yeah, I thought you were dead.
Oh, me? Yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened to us back in the day. Our HQ got bombed, and there was terrorist androids that were invading and trying to kill everybody. So we had to kind of go off the grid. I actually have to change my identity. Don't tell anybody I'm in the city. I'm changing my name to Jaxon Garcia. So that's my new identity. after today.
Why is everyone becoming a Garcia? This is something that happened in the other city as well.
Because it's the best way to stay in disguise. If Rowan Garcia is here, then it'll make sense for another Garcia. And they're after me primarily, so I gotta protect this branch.
You said there were androids after you and bombings?
Yeah, there's a lot of terrorist stuff that happened. They killed like 50 people outside of our HQ.
50 people?
It was the biggest terrorist incident of that year in the U.S. It was disgusting. The PD brought me there and showed me. I have PTSD from it.
I just heard someone.
Oh, that's our boss, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I kind of just moved to this city to
Escape
you
from
know,
that.
to escape from all that, yeah, and just to live a normal life. Hopefully they don't track me down.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Seems everyone's running for something.
And your new name after today is Jaxon Garcia?
Yeah, just I gotta keep a low profile. I don't want putting this branch in danger at all. I want to dye my hair blonde, get plastic surgery, change my outfits. I don't know.
Just really going through the whole.
Oh, trust me, dude.
Just being a different person.
If you met these terrorists that were after me, you would do the same thing. Trust me.
I mean, were they worse than the Vagos? Like, early Vagos?
50 million to the 47th power worse, by far.
Alright. Because, I mean, I don't know if you ever met Dante.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was kind of on good terms with him for a while.
I'll catch up with you later, Mudge.
Remember Dongo?
Yeah? Oh, good God fucking Christ, Congo.
Oh, good.
I'll be honest, I'm sort of hoping he doesn't show this.
You want Dongo to show up, don't you?
Hello. Hello, boss.
How are you guys doing?
Hello. Really
Doing
good.
alright.
We're just interviewing these fine general folk about a case.
I know him from a long time ago.
Excellent stuff. I'm just heading out. I'll let you guys get on with it. I've not yet got the confirmation for your role, so I will, as soon as it comes through, I'll do it.
Alright. Thank you very much.
I'll catch you guys later.
Have a good one, boss. Yeah, that's my boss.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah,
I
we
couldn't
can tell.
Yeah, I just got hired today. I'm trying to like act like extra. I'm trying to like butter them up, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're trying to suck up.
Yeah, I'm trying to become get paid more. You know, I lost most of my millions that I made from a reality TV show from I lost it in Dogecoin.
Oh my fucking God, I forgot about that show.
Yeah.
That was some show. I would totally like to meet the star of that.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. Dude, that shit was weird.
What was weird?
There was a show about the Garcias.
Oh yeah, it was fucking great.
Yeah, that's how I got my millions and became popular.
Millions that you lost?
Yeah, and then I lost them all.
That's how I became a meme.
Yeah, have you seen like Twitter? Like all the memes are about Rowan Garcia. There's like one where it's just his face, and like they place it there when it's like surprise or something. It's amazing.
Oh, I see.
There's that. Then there's a. Oh, fuck! There's one of me just getting absolutely slapped by a flashlight.
Oh my God.
Yes. Rosie domed me in the head with a flashlight.
Oh
fuck is
no,
Rosie?
not Rosie. A 6-year-old child that beat up several people
how
and got
old?
put in jail. 6-year-old.
Oh yeah.
She beat up
She was 4?
Yes.
She beat up 7 people?
I mean, they actually did a drive-by on some cops one time, Rosie and Chanel.
Oh yeah, they got arrested by PD.
Yeah, she also had a Lamborghini.
Yeah, Jasmine was too she
lenient.
Yeah.
I approved of the
Oh yeah, no,
the
the
child
mother.
killing anyone.
I gave
beating
him a
them up.
I gave him a helicopter, and then she taking him out flying lessons.
That sounds like a criminal offense.
No, the PD were chill about.
PD in that city weren't exactly the best, were they? Though.
No, but I mean, I think it
Still
was.
sounds like a criminal
I think
offense.
it was Officer Griff that kind of said to me.
Oh,
it's fine."
if it was Griff, yeah, no, that's understandable.
I remember when I first met Griff, he tried to play the hard cop, and then he just realised that's just how he does.
Kind of
not.
missed that cunt.
I do as well. Apparently, he died in the line of duty. No, I miss him just like every time. He'd just pull me over.
There was a lot of people that died, yeah.
Griff would just pull me over just to say hello.
Yeah, that sounds like Griff, to be honest. He at one point held me at gunpoint just so that I would talk to him because I was ignoring him.
Yeah, I think he held his superior at gunpoint just so he could handcuff his superior, and like the time out bush at Alta.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah, he wasn't exactly the best cop.
No, but I mean, he did have.
At least they didn't put me in jail like the other ones.
I mean, Sage and Alice managed to persuade him not to arrest Alice.
Oh god.
Both Sage and Alice, I don't know what they did, but they taken him to a corner and then did their thing.
Oh yeah, no, those two could definitely do some persuading.
Yeah, they could do a lot of persuading. Don't know how Eugene felt about Sage persuading, but just.
I'll be honest, I don't think he cared at the start, but towards the end, he definitely did.
Oh, me and him don't like each other, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, no, he's a dickhead. Dude came over and yelled at me for not giving him a car.
He yelled at me for being friends with Sage.
I did that to me at one point where I then knocked him out.
I was going to, but then I just.
I knocked him out and told Sage, and yeah. What the fuck did you just post?
I mean, I don't think Sage would care if you knocked him out.
That makes sense.
I'm not a meme. Well, I can am.
Yeah. We're gonna have to go because we need to go to bed.
Yeah, actually, Sky, I gotta get your phone number.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, I need yours as well, Laurent.
I think I gave you.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because
Thanks.
at least then I have everything. Sky,
Hey, what's up?
I need yours as well because I gave you mine.
Give you mine while I'm at it. Sweet.
Yeah.
There we go. By the way, so Wade was around.
Wade's around as well, yeah.
Not seen him since he quit EMS.
So I think it's me. It's us three: Wade, Benji, Dan, Pappy, Muppet, and I think a couple of the Garcias maybe. I'm not too sure.
Multiple Garcias.
Wouldn't surprise me. That fucking family multiplied like rabbits.
The Empire.
Literally, 1 week there was 4 Garcias. Like 2 weeks later, there were 6 or 8.
And then I think the total of them might have been about 15.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like a small army.
Yeah.
There were 3 children, like actual children, and then there were people adopted like Rowan, and then there was some cousins.
Yeah, and then there were some people that just taken on the name.
Yeah, for no reason.
Dopey did. Dopey taking Valentina's name.
Yeah, Dopey changed his name a couple times.
He did. Didn't Dopey come back from the dead?
I mean, apparently he fucking faked it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Which I hate when people do that, because that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's quite fucked up.
Oh no.
Oh no. I like
Okay,
her
bye.
reaction.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
He's still outside.
It was bad enough when he was in a car. Now he's on a moped.
I mean, a moped's less deadly in a car.
Not when it's him driving. Remember, he can kick people and hit them on a bike.
Twitter profile picture. It's him in his car.
Oh my god, yeah, it is.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we should get going.
All right, yeah, we'll get back to you on those files and send them to you.
Please do. But you guys have a good night.
You as well.
See you guys around.
Yeah, see ya.
Drive on the road. I can't wait for grandpapping up it. Imagine that. The level of fucking.
Oh my gosh. All right, I gotta change my pretty much my whole identity.
Yeah. You're still Sky Olsen, but
Yeah, I gotta.
But
Oh my gosh.
oh dear.
Wait, just hold that pose. Perfect. Oh my gosh.
Sweet. Should I just leave my car parked here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Followed. No, we're fine. Oh my god.
Okay, how do I save outfits? Add. I'll name this. I'll do Sky journalism outfit. I gotta make my hair blonde. Do you think I should go with a different hairstyle?
I don't think anyone really knows your hairstyle from here. Yeah,
True.
you look like Donald Trump now, but yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, I need to change. I need to change this shit. What the fuck? Hell no.
You just need. My God. You just need to change your skin color to very orange now.
What would a Garcia have?
I have no idea. We're so different from one another. Oh. No. Jesus, that's not funny. Benji says... Oh, I forgot about Benji.
Wait, what about Benji?
I've got this photo of Benji and this restaurant owner. It was the bakery we went to yesterday. Oh, what's the service is that? Garage Bank. Real estate. Development. That's a thing. Is there not an Uber app? Fuck, I don't know.
This might take me a while. I gotta like wear something completely different. So many options. This kind of looks like what's his name? Mel from Death Note. Like the gangster guy. Looks better. Maybe 72.
Oh my god, I can hardly recognize you.
Yeah, I'm trying to go all out.
Oh, sweet.
Let's go to winter too, because it'll be more disguised.
Nice, I could do a pair of glasses.
Wait, say again?
I could do a pair of glasses. Ah, perfect.
Might go with 72.
Accessories. Nah, don't think they. See if I can find the camera.
I might go with
You know
72.
what the camera falls under?
The camera? I just had it. It's under... It's like neck, I think.
Neck.
Or mask and beard, I'm pretty sure.
Mask and beard.
Maybe that? No, it's too formal. Honestly, I'd probably go with 72.
Oh my god. That is
I've gone through them all, so I'll go with 72. I'll get some gloves.
No, no, I won't. Oh. No, not under the mask and beard. Earrings? Best decals.
Get some like combat boots. Might get like a chain or something.
Um,
17's possible.
let's see, where's the...
That looks good. I like that. Where's the what?
No, I don't think it's under masks and beards.
Maybe accessories. We gotta get a bag too.
I think you could be right with that one actually.
Nah, I don't like the bag with this outfit. I'll save this one as Jaxon Garcia.
Hey, found it.
I feel like a Garcia already. I actually fuck with this outfit. This is actually kind of cool. This looks like some, like, I don't know.
Already.
I feel like a criminal.
You might want to explain to him.
Hey, what's going on, sir? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Jaxon Samuel, or it's not Samuel, Garcia.
You don't even know your own name?
No, not really. I was just born.
He was just born.
I'm the second coming of Rowan Garcia. I'm the heir to the star of the Garcias.
Yeah. He's
Actually, wait. Should I do an accent? Oi, bruv.
That might be seen as offensive to some
I
people.
must say, I think
Oh.
that might be offensive to a lot of the people that live around the city.
Oh, yeah, true. Maybe not a good idea.
And plus, that's not how people sound like. That's not how people sound in Scotland or Britain in general. Fuck, let me think. You might want to explain to our boss that you're
Oh, I might
Disguise.
have a different outfit for work.
yeah. When you're at work, you're Sky Olsen because that's his hire. But I think when
Hey, sir, you need a ride?
From summer.
No, I'm good.
Did you not used to be EMS, or is that someone else I'm thinking of?
No, we know each other, Rowan.
Oh, you saved me off a Sky. Remember when he came to
Who's Sky?
rescue me? Jaxon, remember? No. That Sky saved me from a crane after Sky filmed me doing some stunts content for YouTube.
Oh, I think I saw that on the news. That was crazy. Yeah, whoever the cameraman was amazing, bro.
Yeah, totally.
It's kind of weird because he sounded almost exactly like you.
That I don't know what you're talking about. I'm Jaxon. Jaxon Garcia.
Yeah, he's a newest addition. He was a.
I just got hired at Weasel. Hey, man, this vehicle costs like 10 grand. That's like my life savings. Actually, it was free.
It's free because I mean we work for the company.
Oh, all right. Well, here, let me just. I'll just take out a headlight or something then.
Wait.
No. We can't get into trouble already.
All right, let's try and like, let's talk to the people of the city. We gotta get to know people.
My car got fucking holes for its window. Oh, my car's still.
Do you want to go back and check?
Nah, it's fine. It's a piece of shit. I don't really care about it.
Oh, shots fired. Let's go. No, I'm kidding. We can't do that.
We can't do that. I think what's going to happen is we're going to get ourselves fired.
No, we won't get fired.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know any good food places?
Yeah, that bakery up.
Wait, is that what's marked?
I mark it. I think it's here.
Okay, I'm gonna head down there.
Oh wait, no. I'm talking about the one up here.
Hey, appreciate the follow. Say again?
It's the one at Mirror Park.
Alright, I don't know where that is, but you can mark it if you want.
I don't think I can mark it because I'm the passenger.
Oh wait, let me change it. Alright, you should be able to now.
There we are. If any others of the family ask why your name's changed to the Garcia.
Wait, what was that?
If anyone asks why your name's changed to Garcia.
What do you mean?
You're gonna need to come up with a good story because
Oh, I'll just say like I'm a different person. I'll just say like I'm not Sky.
Oh yeah. But the thing is, if the boss sees like something else other than she hired in the news, that's gonna be a bit of a different story.
Yeah, I'll have to explain to the boss that I have to change my name.
Yeah. Oh, someone's behind us.
Are we being tailed? Alright, act natural.
Everyone's susty.
I'm doing an emergency U-turn with the lights off. 360, tactical 360. Okay, lights on. Okay, now we can tail down. Oh, they ran a red light.
I mean, don't we do that?
Yeah, but we're the good guys.
There it is. It's just down there. Just you can park the van down there. Just take it down the hill.
I'll just park here.
That'll.
Right next to the sidewalk.
That's good enough for me. Apparently this bakery is like the best thing because everybody's been telling me about it.
Yeah. Oh, is it closed?
Oh, what?
Oh, man.
So who have I got? Whose Amazon it? That's fine. Because I remember someone came up right next to me and Benji, like on the road as we were doing about 100 miles an hour, and they were like, "Do you want to come visit our bakery?" Just shouting from their car to ours.
Oh, that's some good advertisement.
That is motorway advertisement.
Let's see. Where else could be open? I don't know. I'll just drive around.
Sweet. I can't believe the bed's here as well. I wasn't sure if that was weird or not, but it is weird. Oh my god.
Yeah, he almost caught on to my real identity.
That was totally not my fault.
No, it's because of the voice.
No, it's the voice.
But the thing is, most people in the city won't recognize it, so it's fine.
Most people won't. Except for the boss, Benji, Siggy, Wade, Grandpappy, Muppet, but he's not very vocal, so that doesn't matter.
I wonder if this place is open.
What you see is a weasel just doing the
It's closed. It's closed.
Closed.
Yeah.
The city is quite quiet. The downtown area is quite quiet. You know, I'm just gonna keep my seatbelt off from now on because I can't be bothered to undo it every fucking time.
I'm getting a bit of a headache.
Are you getting headaches as well?
Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
I think it might be because it's downtown.
Yeah.
Because the lights here are really bright.
It's not the lights for me. I think it's the snow that's giving me headaches because my head's too cold, probably. I don't know.
Possibly. That was a car.
Yeah.
Wait, it's a vent. Wait, what did they say? Currently in the compound. Event. 200k bounty location compound. Wait, what?
200k bounty. You
I don't
read
know what that
wrong,
is.
so too. I don't know either. Twitter's just popping off. Doesn't the city black? Barbershop.
It doesn't look open. Is it open?
Nah, they told us about the Heartstopper, remember?
Yeah.
Remember well, Garcia.
Shots fired, Capitol Boulevard, La Mesa, 1.4 miles. We got nothing better to do. Let's just check it out.
Yeah, let's just not. We're very...
We can watch from a distance. That'll be alright.
Yeah. It's probably nothing.
Oh, I see cars fleeing the area. More shots fired.
I probably should have a seatbelt on.
We have to stay very far away because we don't want to interfere.
Yeah. Is it the hospital as well? Oh my god.
I think we're closing in on it. Do you see anything?
No. I would probably park up on the other side of the street, maybe.
Yeah. Let's go inside this alley.
No, just keep. Just,
We can get on the building from here.
yeah. The building.
Maybe we have to.
Wait,
Let's
just
go
look
in
up
here.
the street. Just
Yeah.
look up the street. Nah, there's nothing up here.
Oh, they went away.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Oh wait, I got shots fired. Mirror Park Boulevard.
Oh.
More shots fired. It's probably gonna be gone by the time we get near that but.
PD to act as. Why is there? Oh, I thought.
Helicopter. Is that Air 1? What is that?
I don't know. Oh, shit, I should have my seatbelt on.
It looks like they're heading to the same area. I'm getting headaches. Okay, I'm still here.
Okay. I just see my life flash before my eyes, but yeah, sure.
Same. Oh, they must be running from the scene.
Chaos is happening here.
Oh my gosh.
There is actual utter chaos here. Just pull over here, pull over here. It's fine.
You're in a war zone.
Oh, let's get out of here, Rowan. Let's go. Let's go.
Move.
We're in the middle of a war zone. We gotta get out. All right, let's get in here.
Yeah, just park up here. Distance. It's fine. In fact, I think I can get a shot from inside the van. Okay, apparently not. I'm gonna have to climb the van.
I wonder if... Hey, there's a ladder back here. Hey, Rowan, there's a ladder in the back of the building. Dude, I'm dropping so many frames in this area. I think it's because there's a lot of people. Okay, 2 cops on the scene. Wait, Wait, I wonder if Rowan could find it. Oh my god. Fell off.
I've got my shots.
Nice. All right, you want to get out of here then?
Yeah, finish. Yeah. Wasn't the war zone down there? Yeah, we want to turn this way.
Oh my gosh, you hear that?
Yeah, let's evacuate for our own safety.
You got the shots though, right?
I got shots. Did you get shots?
I was spying up top. I couldn't get my camera out.
I just pulled out my phone. So it was just quicker that way.
Yeah.
It means if the camera gets damaged, we lose the shots, but it means if my phone backs up to the cloud automatically, we should be fine.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. I hope.
All right, I might fly out then.
Alright, mate. I will probably just return this to Weasel.
Yeah. Did you get invited to the Discordia for Weasel?
The email group. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah, I just joined it.
Yeah. I'll let you see if I get any roles or what from it, but yeah, it should be fine. Another headache.
I was just setting the waypoint.
Hey, Bob.
Oh, that guy just got a hit. Did you see that?
No, I think my eyes are scuffed.
Oh wait, no, he's good. I thought he got hit.
Content at the end of the day. See if my car's there and then I'll see if I can put it in the garage there. If not, it's probably been possessed. Yeah, it's probably been repossessed, that's fine. Oops. That's fine, shit happens.
All right, well, I'm gonna fly out. Next time I'm here, I'll be Jaxon Garcia. How's my drip? On a scale of 1 to 10, how's my drip?
Pretty decent. I'd give it a solid 10.
A 10? Nice. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. All right, it's gonna be it for me.